I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus, and Jesus is in me. All right. I come and talk to the parents and the single mothers and the single fathers out there. I want y'all to hear me very, very carefully because I know that y'all is not reading between the lines as I tell y'all to read between the lines when it comes to people, family, and friends. Read between the lines, especially when it comes to your children's and yourself. Because reading between the lines can save your life, your children's life, and anybody else. It can save your life if you learn how to read between the lines. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. You have family and friends and whoever else that you have been around you and your children's. You can have a total stranger that don't even know you or your children's can, and I'm speaking of everybody, family, friends, total stranger, whoever, can say things to your children's or to you that want to see are you up on your game, especially your children's. Now, the children's that I'm talking about is, I say, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now, the adult children that you have are, and 19 for the teenagers. Now, adult children that you have, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay. Now, the reason why I called out all of these numbers is because these are the ones that mental challenge people out there in the world that will come after your children's. Now, the reason why I say that, and I'm speaking of the boys, not the little girls and not the grown mans. I mean the grown mans, the little boys, but not the little girls and not the grown ladies. I'm not speaking of y'all. I'm speaking of the little boys and the grown mans that goes through this. The kids that's an adult, but they not older than we are, but the ones that I called out in the 30s, them. Okay, that's what I'm speaking of. All right, you have mental challenged people out there in the world that will test your sons. They will test your sons to see where their head is at. What I mean about that, they will call them out all kind of disrespectful names just to see where your son's head is at. Now, these are the mental challenge people that will molest your sons. The ones that call your children's names out, bad names, them are the ones that will molest your sons. Now, if you hear somebody call your son, now, this is what we used to say back in the day. Now, y'all might still say this, but this is just something that I'm saying that they used to say back in the day. they would call the boys gay. Well, he must be gay. If he ain't got no woman, he should have a woman by now, or he must be gay. Or he just a little punk. He don't, you know, he don't know how to fight. He don't know how to do nothing. All you know how to do is talk smack. So he might be a little punk because, he have these little boys coming all up in his face, punking him and stuff, and then he don't fight back. So maybe he just a little punk, you know. Or they would say, they would go out there and buy some candy or whatever for your little kids. And they would keep picking at your grown sons to see how much your grown sons gonna take their mouth off them. So they would throw candy at your little ones, but at the older ones, they would keep picking at them to see how long they gonna stand their mouth. So they would call them, gay and all of that stuff. And if your older sons don't retaliate back at them, then that opened up the door for the mental challenged people that will touch your sons because they think they weak. Because if your older sons let them talk back down to them and they don't stand up to these mental challenged mans, they would come after them because they think they weak. So with the little children's, they would sit there and they would give them candy. But if the little child don't take the candy, then they would call them all kind of names. You just a little punk. You act like you too scared. You act like you too good to take something from me. Call them all kind of names. That's what they do to your children, to your sons. They try to destroy their character to make them think that they not nothing, so they can molest your sons. So if you leave your sons in a house with a person that constantly talk about your sons, and you leave them with that person, they are going to molest your child. They are going to rape your sons because they think your sons are slow, and they will threaten them and tell them if they tell y'all what they're going to do to them, to y'all. If they tell y'all what they would do to your sons, they would threaten them and tell them they would kill them, or they would do anything else to them if they tell on what they're about to do to your sons. Now with the teenagers, they would sit there and, just talk bad to them and keep on talking bad to your sons. And then they will hem your sons up. They will hem them up because they think they weak. So they will hem them up. And when they hem them up, then they will rape your sons. Now these the ones that's up in their, teens, going up to their 30s. Them the ones they talk real bad to them, and then they will hem them up. And when they hem them up, try to chastise them, hit them in their chest, talk all kind of, stupid things to them, try to bring their self-esteem down, because that's what these mental challenge mans do that has problems in their heads. So y'all cannot say that y'all have not had people that be around your sons that would disrespect your sons, the little ones and the older ones, for no reason. Just up and call them names. Give them a mean look on their face. They just, acting terrible towards your sons for no reason. When your sons have not done nothing to these mans, and they all of a sudden just acting crazy for no reason towards your sons. And you think it's your sons is disrespecting these people, but it's not your sons disrespecting these people. These are the mental challenge people disrespecting your sons. That's what y'all got to understand. See, y'all call out on y'all sons because y'all dating these people. Y'all call it out on y'all sons and say, no, well, what did they do to you to make for them? What did they do to you to make them act the way they act? Your children's and the adult children's don't have to do nothing to these people. They just mental challenge. They have a problem. These people that y'all bring around y'all children's, y'all don't even do investigations on these people. Y'all just think that it's y'all children's is the ones that's acting crazy towards the people that y'all bring around, but it's not your children's. It's the mental challenged people that y'all bring around y'all children's. And that's what y'all don't understand. And next thing you know, when your children tell y'all that these people touch them, y'all don't even believe it. Y'all believe the mental challenged people. So to believe in your children's, you believe the mental challenged people before you believe your sons. That's what y'all do. So because y'all don't think that boys and adult boys don't get molested. Yes, they do. They do. And the people that y'all bring around sometimes molest your sons. It ain't always got to be your daughters. It ain't always about the girls. It's your sons too. You have mental challenged mans that go after sons too. That's what y'all got to understand. So it don't matter who y'all leave in the house with y'all children's. Especially if they mental challenged and they try to act like to y'all that they not mental challenged, but they are. They show y'all one thing and show y'all children's another thing. But they also show y'all the true colors of them, but y'all be blinded to it. Y'all block it. Instead of paying attention to it, y'all block what these mental challenged people do. These people mess with y'all children's for no reason. Y'all children's mind their business, don't bother nobody. And these mental challenged people that y'all bring around start stuff with y'all children's for no reason. And y'all don't even see it. Y'all just blame y'all children's right off the bat when it's not even y'all children's. It's the mental challenged people that y'all bring around. Y'all bring these people around because you don't have the money to pay your bills. So you bring a person around that you think can help you pay your bills so they can say whatever they want to say to your children's. And y'all don't care because y'all need what y'all need. And y'all just don't care about your children's. So y'all let these mental challenged people say things to y'all children, and then y'all turn around and leave y'all kids with these mental challenged people, and they end up molesting your children. And when your sons in there try to tell y'all that these mental challenged people that y'all bring around them that molest them, y'all don't believe it because y'all act like y'all desperate and y'all need the money really, really bad. Now that's some of y'all. I'm not saying all of y'all. There's some of y'all that do that. Now some of y'all do listen to y'all children's when mental challenged people come after y'all children. Some of y'all do listen to y'all children's. But y'all also need to more read between the lines of anybody. Even when it comes to y'all, read between the lines how people talk to you, how people treat you. Read between the lines because you will find out did somebody want you or somebody don't want you. Read between the lines. Read between the lines when somebody want to say they're going to try to hurt you or don't hurt you. Read between the lines because that's the only way you're going to be able to save your life and your children's life, by reading between the lines. Stop closing up on everything and pay attention to people's reactions. And when you pay attention to people's reactions, you will be able to catch the red flags. Because the red flags is the things that people say out their mouth that y'all don't really pay attention to. Catch the red flags. Pay attention. Read between the lines. Them are the red flags that you really need to be paying attention to. Thank you, Father. Read between the lines, and you will be able to save your children's life and your own life. Even when you out there in the world and somebody say something to you and it don't make sense to you, read between the lines. It's always something somebody gonna say that you will be able to catch it. But you have to pay attention and read between the lines of the words that they say to you, and you will be able to save your life and your children's life and your grandchildren's life. Read between the lines, because these people don't only come after your daughters, they come after your sons too. Read between the lines. You always got somebody looking at your daughters and your sons. Always. It's always mental challenge people out there in the world, and y'all got to be careful who y'all bring around y'all children's. I don't care who it is. Do not leave your children's with people that you just start dating, that you don't know nothing about. Do not leave your children's around people that you just start dating and you do not know nothing about. You don't know who is mental challenge that you bring around your children's. It's a lot of sick people out here in the world. And y'all need to read between the lines and pay attention to what your children say. Why would your children have a reason to tell you a lie? Why would they do that? Why would your children sit there and tell you a lie over an adult? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? They don't have no reason to lie to y'all about nothing. Your children don't go nowhere. If they little, they don't go nowhere. The adults that's up there and they going through things, and all of a sudden somebody just up and starts saying crazy things to them. Read between the lines on that. On why all of a sudden your older child come in the house and you got a total stranger that your child don't know. All of a sudden they're disrespecting your child for no reason. Read between the lines. Because why would your older child up and come in the house and all of a sudden disrespect somebody you done brought in that they don't even know nothing about? Why would they do that? Think about that. Now that's a one thought that I'm giving all of y'all. Pay attention. It's mental challenge people that y'all bring around that can harm y'all and y'all children's. Pay attention. Read between the lines on everything. Read between the lines. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.